Well,
this is Anthony Thompson. He's going to explain to you how he was doing raped when he was a kid to all to now. It's going to only take about 10 minutes for the video. I'll explain how I got my diabetes. Okay, go ahead, Anthony.
Well, I was growing up when I was 10 years old. I hit puberty because I was, being autistic, which you hit puberty when you're earlier. And I was raped from somebody that I totally trusted. I was trusted as my grandfather. And I was only about 6 years old when I first started getting raped. Now, when you're 6 years old, it's kind of hard. You're scared, especially if the person threatens you with something. You're scared and you don't really know if he's gonna really do it. I went through, not only that, I went in a group home called the Aero Society. And what happened was, all through my years till I was maybe 17, I was raped.
Wow, that's incredible.
I went when I was 12 years old up to 17, I was raped.
Wow.
Quite a bit.
That's amazing.
You're talking maybe about 50 to 60 times.
Wow.
So,
what was it like being raped?
It's not fun. Leaves a scar.
So leaves a scar on you, yeah.
Leaves a scar in your mind.
So when you're with another person, what does it feel like?
Well, I used to be a bot, basically.
Yeah.
But because being raped and, when you're getting your bottoming out and you get pushed, that thing, whatever, pushes up. It's not something like consensual.
Yeah.
It's more like you get.
I know you're with me or whatever. I'm his partner or whatever. I know you're with me. Every time we do you say rape. Why would you say rape every time I do you? Answer me that question.
That one's more for a sexual kind of.
Yeah, the sexual thing? Yeah. Maybe too overreactive, maybe? Or, yeah. Is that all you have to say? Or what's the closing about you being raped? What's the best thing for people that are being raped out there?
That ask yours?
Yeah.
Best thing to do is don't waste time. Don't be, if a person's scaring you, don't waste time because that's gonna affect your story for life. What you do is tell somebody that you trust.
Yeah.
So you can stop it.
Yeah.
Because when you're young, that's not right. Especially when you're 10 to 15 years old. If you're gonna do anything like sexual, you gotta wait till you're 18 or 19 years old at least. Because that way you can understand.
Exactly. That's true.
So I suggest anybody out there that's getting raped or say molested or something too, tell somebody that's important that you trust.
Exactly. I agree on that. Yeah. So is that all you have to say, Anthony? Well, thank you for your time, Anthony. So I'm going to hand the mic over to Anthony. He's going to be asking you questions on diabetes. So you can pick 3 questions that you have on diabetes and I'll try and answer the best way I can. So my name is Darcy Robillard. I have diabetes. I've had diabetes for over a year. I used to have the type 2 diabetes. And I'll tell you a short story. Before I had diabetes, the doctor says I'm overweight, which I am. I weigh 320 pounds. And then, put the camera watch me. Yeah. So the reason how I got diabetes, I'll take it way back to a couple of years ago. So I got diabetes because how I got diabetes, I felt like I couldn't walk no more. It's painful when it caused me arthritis in my legs, and I had to go get a new wrist on top of that, and it caused me to use a walker. So, how diabetes started was I was overweight, and I wasn't eating properly for food. So you only eat 3 meals a day. You only eat lunch. That's not going to work. Some people don't know that. But anyways, that's that or whatever. The last 2 and a half diabetes last year, I was in a coma. I was in induced a coma. So they gave me a shock and they surrounded me, and that's when I had to go on Neo for diabetes. And okay, so taking diabetes, I'll do this with their 10 a day or whatever. So taking diabetes is it's really painful, it's hurting, and it's have anxiety doing everything. Any other questions you want to answer?
No.
So that's it? Okay, so I'll tell you in a short form, like diabetes is a hard thing to have or whatever. I guess it causes me anxiety, it causes me depression, it causes me everything.